Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be featuring battles from YTX Pikachu. He is the data man when it comes to Pokemon Go PvP. Definitely go ahead, follow him on Twitter if you're interested in knowing what people are using, what are the most common teams, what are the most common picks, leads. He has all that data there. Very helpful individual, and we're going to be shoutcasting his battles to Legend. Before we get into the battles, I just wanted to make a really quick announcement. I have been sponsored by G Fuel, so this video and subsequent videos will be sponsored by G Fuel. I appreciate everyone's support. I really enjoy G Fuel products, so hopefully you will as well and save a few dollars. He's going to be using Dragon Breath, Giratina, Empoleon, and Poison Jab Alolan Muck like a complete madman that he is. He's going to be throwing the Drill Peck here, and this is a good matchup for the Meganium, obviously, because again, it resists the waterfalls. Obviously, Drill Peck is super effective, but able to get the waterfall through, that's huge. And the Meganium actually throws a Frenzy Punch. Earthquake definitely would have KO'd. Overtap there, which is not great, but that overtap might actually have worked out in his favor, because then his opponent might miscount there, potentially giving him the switch, and winning the switch here would be really huge. But got a shield, so that's great. Let's see what the opponent's gonna do. Oh, okay, all right. If this is CMP, that's gonna be amazing. Please be CMP. Oh, it is. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, and then gonna farm down with Giratina. I probably would farm down with Muck here, but sometimes people don't want to reveal their third line. All right. Okay, gonna throw the Shadow Sneak here. Weather Ball is like in Ultra League. It's a pretty, it's a little bit underwhelming of a move because it doesn't do that much damage. As you can see, super effective. The Giratina is still about half health. These Poison Jabs are doing a lot of damage, and their opponent was a little bit slow to switch out, which actually is a really good here, because these Poison Jabs are certainly gonna add up. The Dark Pulse does quite a bit. 2 should be enough to KO. Unlike if they have Earthquake, then they would probably win, but doesn't look like they do. And typically they carry Blizzard in Open Ultra League for the Giratina coverage, and as well there's like lots of flyers like where it would be helpful as well. So able to take it out, and then here comes the Ninetales. So Muck is actually going to be able to survive and got another move through, which is really great, and should be able to land this Acid Spray here, and then be able to Dragon Breath down this Ninetales, and this is definitely game over here. We'll be able to just barely live this Weather Ball, but the Dragon Breaths are going to be a little bit too oppressive for this Alolan Ninetales, so I'll won that particular lead here. Alright, so that is not great here. Gonna switch out into Alolan Muck here. Typically, I would try Dark Pulse here, but this is okay too. This is for sure from the opponent's side, just at most Dark Pulse. Ends up being an Acid Spray. Can definitely live a Body Slam, resists the Lick damage as the Dark type, right? So, but still, Shadow Snorlax is still doing quite a bit of damage here. Probably gonna throw the Acid Spray here. Very nice. And then if they shield, then you can one shield and farm them down. Or if they don't shield, then you can just farm them down here without having to burn another shield. So it actually ends up being a pretty good scenario here. Okay, they come into Obstagoon here. Gonna throw the Acid Spray. This is gonna drop the defense by 2 stages here, which allows these Poison Jabs to do so much damage. Already putting them at about half health here. Gonna drop another Acid Spray to drop their defense even more. And but is down a shield, so let's see how they're gonna play it out. Okay, obviously Empoleon has a very good matchup versus Clefable, but Charm still chunks, and they have 2 shields here, so let's see how this is gonna play out. All right, lots of activity from my work laptop. All right, they go for the Meteor Mash. Very interesting that they decided not to shield there, because honestly, this Obstagoon is going to get fast moved down now. So I think you no shield, yeah, you no shield the Empoleon, and then you can just Dragon Breath down. Dragon Breath would do more damage than the, well, it's all actually pretty close, but you don't obviously don't want them to farm down and get a bunch of energy, just gives them more chances to potentially boost here. So this is game over. They need like 3-ish Night Slashes to KO, maybe even more. If they get the boosts, if they would have got the boost on the last one, it would have been a little bit closer, but they still would have been game over. So just gonna be able to fast move it down. All right, we're gonna go into the next Pokemon here. Oh my gosh, another Clefable. Okay, gonna go into Empoleon this time. Very interesting that they're deciding to stay. That was a very nice catch by them. And Mandibuzz, pretty interesting matchup. This is usually a pretty okay matchup for Empoleon. Maybe a slightly positive matchup. But let's see how this is going to play out. They have obviously a huge energy advantage versus this Mandibuzz. I don't know why they were so slow to switch out. Okay, gonna throw another Hydro Cannon here. They end up shielding. Okay. Could shield this, okay, and will shield it. And then they might look to farm down, but this Empoleon is putting in work. These waterfalls are really chipping away at this Mandibuzz. And oh shoot, no, they can't farm. Obviously, they can't farm down because they already gave up both shields there. So Empoleon doing a lot of work with that. Obviously, ever powerful Hydro Cannon. Probably gonna look to farm down here. Might be just a Meteor Mash. At worst, a Moon Blast. It is just a Meteor Mash, and definitely gonna look to farm down. And in a very favorable situation here, they come in with Politoed here, and this is absolutely game over here. This Dark Pulse is gonna chip quite a bit versus this Politoed, and then you just immediately switch in and then Dragon Breath down. Yeah, there's just absolutely no way that they could win. All right, we're gonna go Giratina into Cresselia. Not a great lead here. Doing neutral with these Dragon Breaths, but obviously gonna do super effective damage with Shadow Sneak, but is not a great move, and Cresselia definitely outpaces Giratina. Okay, gonna look to potentially try to catch a move here. And very nice, able to catch the what I presume is going to be the Moonblast, hopefully not a Grass Knot. Ends up being a Moonblast, which is resisted, and they come into Malmetal. Very interesting Pokemon. To switch in to Empoleon. Obviously, as you can see, these waterfalls already chung. If they want a superpower, so be it. They'll debuff themselves. They end up throwing the Rock Slide. I'm assuming this is going to be another Rock Slide. But let's see. Oh, they end up superpowering. Okay, I definitely wouldn't wait here because they're gonna throw off like 2 more moves anyways, and then waiting also gives them the potential to switch, especially since you need to throw a move since you can't farm down. They're only single debuffed, and oh, they were able to switch out. That is not great. And they come into Articuno. This is not looking too hot here. I'm gonna shield this. Okay, kind of needs to land this Acid Spray here and have them shield. That's like pretty much the only win con here. If they don't shield, this is game over. They do shield, that's huge. And the Icy Wind, not a big deal. Gonna throw the Dark Pulse here. This should do quite a bit of damage, even though it's neutral. It's neutral now because they got Icy Wind twice. Yeah, like neutral, like as in terms of buffs and debuffs. Okay, they come into Malmetal here. Yeah, it's okay. They come into Cresselia here. That's totally fine. Gonna be able to show the Shadow Sneak here. I don't think this will KO for Cresselia, but you can definitely farm down afterwards. Yeah, and then this Melmetal is super low. So this is gonna be a GG. So very, very, very well played. Alright, we're going into this next game here. Galvantula. Giratina obviously has a tremendous matchup against Galvantula, but does not have a good matchup versus the lag here. Very interesting. They didn't want to switch out right away. Or maybe it was caught up by the lag. They throw the flame charge. You definitely no shield the first one. Gonna have to definitely shield the second one here. There's not really a choice here. And they get another flame charge. That's fine. Gonna be able to farm down here. Gonna be able to at least take a shield from this Galvantula. Presumably that's what comes in. It is the Galvantula here. Gonna throw the Hydro Cannon. I didn't see a Voltage go through, which is actually really huge, because it means that this Empoleon can safely get off this Hydro Cannon. And we are gonna see what it wants to do. Alright, obviously go back to Giratina, resist everything that Galvantula has. Okay, gonna throw here to put on some shield pressure because this Galvantula definitely has energy. Okay, they come into G-Fest. Oh god, that's actually really bad here. Okay, that is very rough here. Oh man, calls the Rock Slide bait. That's actually pretty huge there because they definitely just got to the Earthquake. So that's actually really huge. Okay, if they Rock Slide again, then we'll live. If they Earthquake, then the shield will be huge. Oh, huge shield. Huge shield. Okay, and then gonna look to land the Dragon Claw eventually on this thing. Or Shadow Sneak would be nice. Okay, they for sure Earthquake here, right? There's no way they Rock Slide. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, this is game over anyways, right? They're gonna throw Lunge here, but it doesn't really matter. Doesn't do any damage. Gonna be able to farm down the Galvantula and then have a Shadow Sneak ready for this Stunfisk, and that's gonna be GG. All right, we're going to this next game here. Not a great lead at all. Okay. Well, the dimensions of this particular one is kind of weird. I thought I fixed most of them, but apparently I missed one. It's okay. Oh, very nice. Gonna catch what I presume is the Crunch. Then they come into Swampert. Gonna go for the Acid Spray. There's absolutely no chance they shield this, so maybe double Dark Pulse would have been better here, but it's okay. Definitely no shield, but really wants to land this Dark Pulse, and they're looking to farm down this Amuk. They grab a shield. Can reach another one? Okay, for sure gonna reach this Acid Spray. Maybe I'll draw the shield. At worst, it'll drop the defense and do a little bit of damage. They end up double shielding here. That's actually really huge. Okay, they come into Gyarados here. Okay, they're obviously gonna reach the Crunch. Not a big deal though. Okay, gonna shield this. Wants to preserve some health. That makes sense. What they want to do here. Okay, gonna throw a very nice I'm gonna throw the Hydro Cannon into the Melmetal. The Melmetal has the move but is not throwing it, and unfortunately because of the overcharge from the Empoleon side, able to catch this Melmetal off guard and completely eliminate it. And then here comes Swampert. Swampert is totally helpless in this situation. That's gonna be a GG. Alright, awkward lead here because this thing is very good against the whole team. Obviously Empoleon can hold its own because of the waterfall damage does so much, but it's just a really strong Pokemon against this team. As you can see, these Earthquake. Well, I guess it needs 2 Earthquakes to KO, so maybe they'll be okay here. Gonna throw the Shadow Sneak here. Won't do very much at all. And is that another Earthquake? Oh, it's a Rock Slide. Okay. Okay, gonna go into Empoleon here. They come into Galvantula. Again, they were very slow to switch here, so and shield this or no shield? They're gonna no shield predicting the lunge. Unfortunately, it was the discharge. So obviously go back to Giratina here. But they're getting quite low. Okay, gonna throw before they could potentially lunge. This Giratina. Okay, probably no shield this. Just barely lives it. Okay, gonna immediately switch out into Alolan Muck here. Did they come back? Okay, they come not Typhlosion here. Talonflame. And okay, should do 2 then throw. Gonna shield this in case it's a Brave Bird, which is logical because they can switch out. Especially since they have a positive matchup with G-Fizz as well. But obviously G-Fizz is slower. Okay, gonna Acid Spray here. Let's see if this draws a shield. It does draw the shield. That's actually really huge. Okay, probably shield this and farm down. But they might switch here, right? So just gonna have to be careful here. Okay, gonna need to catch. Ooh, okay, that's not great. It's not great at all. They throw the Rock Slide here. Okay, there's a chance here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be enough, but let's see. Oh, very nice. Had the Dragon Claw bait banked, and that's gonna be a GG right here. Very beautifully. Oh, okay, nope. Okay, I almost spoke too soon there. Very beautifully played. All right, we're off to the next battle here. Oh man, Grand Ball. These are awful leads here. Okay, gonna go into Empoleon here. Gonna be met by Shadow Machamp. This is very awful here. I think the shield's okay here. One, because you'll definitely get a shield back from the Shadow Machamp, or switch, which would be even better, to be honest. And as well, there's no way that your Giratina will be locked in with the Grand Bull, which is very favorable. Is the coloring on this Alolan Muck kind of weird? Maybe I've never noticed before. Has it always been this like lime green bottom? Okay, weird. Okay, they throw the Rock Slide here. Not a big deal, and gonna be able to switch out right away, which I think is perfect. Oh, they come in Mandibuzz. Okay, very nice. This actually works out really favorably. Obviously, Mandibuzz beats Giratina, but Dragon Breath Giratina still gonna put in a lot of work versus this Mandibuzz, right? So definitely no shield this, and then gonna throw the Dragon Claw here. And honestly, this is actually a super ideal scenario here. Gonna be able to. I think they're looking to farm down, which is why they haven't thrown again. Yes, they are looking to farm down, but that is not that big a deal. Well, it's not that big a deal because because the energy doesn't go too far. These aerial aces do like almost no damage here, and then gonna throw the Acid Spray. And they kind of have to shield here because they want the charm damage. But that also means that the Acid Spray, they're going to be able to Acid Spray this Mandibuzz. Going to be able to shield the Aerial Ace that they definitely have. And then should be able to farm down. Okay, looks like they didn't even bother throwing. That's going to be a GG. Alright, we're going to have Giratina into Obstagoon. This is why you have Dragon Breath though. So this is actually pretty nice scenario here. Normally this would be a horrible matchup for Giratina, but it's pretty good because it's hitting for neutral Dragon Breath, taking double resisted counters, and Night Slash is not that strong a move. Catching the Night Slash onto Alolan Muck, which is very nice here. And looks like they're staying in for a little bit, maybe building up to a Night Slash and then bailing. Okay, they'll decide to throw here. Kind of a interesting time to throw. Okay, they catch onto Mewtwo. This should be an armored Mewtwo. I'd be surprised if this is a regular Mewtwo. And they end up catching the Acid Spray. This Dark Pulse is going to do quite a bit of damage. It is super effective. Armored Mewtwo is super tanky though, so just barely able to survive. I honestly don't think it really matters if you shield or not. Obviously you want the Giratina back onto the Obstagoon. But let's see how they want to play it. Gonna go for the Acid Spray here, which is gonna do Pretty good. Oh, okay. They're going to throw the Dragon Claw here. Very nice. Oh, they switched out into Venusaur. This actually works out way better because obviously you know you're in a bad situation when you switch out Venusaur on a 60% health Giratina. Obviously 2 Frenzy Plants will KO, but this Giratina was absolutely loaded with energy. Gonna take the last shield here. Definitely no shield. Could Dragon Breath down, 1 shield and Dragon Breath down, which would be okay too. Or could let it go. Honestly, either scenario is pretty okay here. Does have to be careful. Oh, okay, I was gonna say be careful of the clock here. But this is okay. Can just waterfall down. And then should be able to outpace the... this Obstagoon had a lot of energy. Should be able to outpace the Venusaur. A good immediately switch. Okay. Okay. Honestly, that might have been the lose con there, because if the Venusaur was able to farm down and then get a Frenzy Plant off and then farm, it would be able to farm down. So a little bit of dangerous play there. Looks like this Obstagoon decided to throw right away, which is some good telltale signs that you want to pick up while you're battling somebody. Do they like to throw right away? Do they like to overcharge? Okay, try to switch there. Was not able to. Probably gonna throw the Dragon Claw. Doesn't want to like make it look like they're building to like 100 energy, which wouldn't really make any sense. So definitely want to throw here and then potentially catch this next one. 2, 3. Okay, 4. Okay. Maybe they lagged it like right after the charge move, so which is probably why he couldn't catch. Okay, they come into Charizard here. Very interesting. Gonna go for the Acid Spray here. Let's see if they decide to shield or not. They do. That's actually pretty huge here. Gonna let this go. Predicting that's gonna be a Dragon Claw. Very nice. And gonna be able to land this Dark Pulse here. And this will definitely KO the Charizard. And it does. You come back Obstagoon. And Dragon Claw. Okay, very nice. And we're gonna see what this Obstagoon wants to do. Okay, decides to switch out. Here comes Cresselia, and this game is definitely over here. Not too much this opponent can do at this point in time. Up a shield, maybe even shields, like with like right timing, you get some moves through. Poor timing by the opponent, like maybe you could pull it out. In the 0 shield, Cresselia wins, but not obviously not down a shield. Maybe they catch. Even if they catch, I don't think it's that big a deal. Okay, gonna throw here. Let's see what they want to do. Could live this too, but decides to shield. Okay, should still be okay. That's how crazy Giratina is. No, how crazy Cresselia is here. And then should be able to Dragon Breath down this like 1 HP Obstagoon. And that's going to be a GG. Alright, we're going to the next battle here. We're going to have Giratina into Obstagoon. Yeah, a lot of Obstagoon leads here. I guess he wants to show off like how he plays out different team compositions here. Okay, they decide not to throw. Interesting. The cross chop here. It's gonna be a Talonflame. Timing is gonna be so important here. Gonna go for the Acid Spray, faking the Sludge Wave at least. Ends up grabbing the shield, which is actually really huge. Could live this too, and still make it to a move. Okay, gonna double Acid. I don't know about this play. I don't know about this play. I doubt they double shield here, right? I think that was probably a little bit too much. Okay. Either is okay. Oh man, gonna take this boosted Brave Bird. This is gonna do so much damage. Okay, decides to shield. That's probably a smart shield. It probably does way more than the cross shop, right? So, gonna shield this. Are they? Ooh, not able to throw the move though. They cross shop here. Oh, Ninetales. It's actually really bad. But maybe can pull it off. Like, this Empoleon has a lot of health left. They're going to look to farm down this Giratina all the way. And Dragon Breath being double resisted here. Not really a great situation here, but is chipping away. Ideally, they throw. Okay, that's actually really good here. They definitely should have farmed all the way down. I think that's oh, they undercharged here. And then gonna switch here into Empoleon. Gonna look to farm this Ninetales all the way down. They definitely Dazzling Gleam here, which does chunk. Oh, they come back into Obstagoon here. Shield's gonna come up. I think they actually CMP tied to the move, which oh, able to farm down. Very nice. It's actually really huge and really able to win the game here. Very nice play. That catch was absolutely critical to win the game. So very well played by YTX Pikachu. Okay, Swampert. This is actually a very good matchup for Giratina, especially with Dragon Breath. These Dragon Breaths just oppress Swampert so much. They need to land 2 EQs in order to win this match. Okay. Gonna go into Empoleon. Empoleon is absolutely one of the hardest walls. 2 Skarmory. Looks like they decide to throw the Sky Attack, which does chip. Obviously, you don't want to get hit by a Brave Bird. Gonna throw at this. Empoleon should win CMP, but it doesn't really matter here, because one Hydro Cannon will not KO the Skarmory. Obviously, wants to farm down the Skarmory and should be able to. 2, 3, 4. Very nice. And I'm probably going to see the Swampert come back in. Swampert is probably going to look to farm all the way down, but if they do, they'll take 2 Hydro Cannons, which will do quite a bit of damage. So I'm curious if they do commit. No, they don't. That's probably the smart move. Or maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. Does have the Dragon Claw ready. Okay, they were going to switch. And here comes Umbreon. That's actually a good matchup for Muk, obviously hitting for neutral poison jabs. And then gonna build up to the Sludge Wave here. Very good timing on the Acid Spray throw here. Let's see if they decide to shield. They don't. No one ever shields there. Umbreon, let's be real here. Maybe one then throw. Okay, or under tap that. Very nice. Gonna be able to land this Acid Spray. And should be in a very good spot here. Okay. They come into Swampert. Gonna be able to throw these Dragon Claws, which is really gonna chip the Swampert. And you definitely no shield this Giratina because you really don't need it. You could also shield it too, so totally fine. But either way, other situations pretty good. Gonna throw the Dragon Claw here, and then look to chip away. I believe this is gonna be the last battle we're gonna show. For this video is already quite long, so gonna be able to throw this Acid Spray and gonna take out this Umbreon. So some really nice, well, okay, they shield it. Doesn't really matter here because the last resort won't KO here. Some really nice gameplay. Congratulations on reaching Legend. YTX Pikachu. Definitely go ahead and follow him on Twitter if you want to know more about the upcoming metas or the current meta. Really great resource. Anyways, I'm gonna leave there. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.